Now dripping on the midnight street. Erhu crying while the drums repeat. Ancient strings in the city air. Oh, so rhythm floating everywhere. Two silk strings with the bow so light, echo through the alley in the quiet night. Boom bap knocking like a temple drum, calling every dreamer where they from. Lantern glow through the urban haze. Erhu melody through the maze. Ancient voice in a modern rhyme, traveling freely through space and time. Dragon shadow on the rooftop wall. Erhu singing when the night winds call. Bassline deep like a river flow. Street poet letting wisdom grow. Rain tapping rhythms on the pavement stone. Erhu whisper through the microphone. Every note got a legend inside, like a drifting boat on a jade tide. Bamboo wind in the melody glide. Erhu moving like the ocean tide. Hip-hop pulse in the city core. Ancient sound forever roll. Ink brush verses when the beat goes snap. Erhu dancing with the rap. Street lights flicker on the midnight lane. Two silk strings singing through the rain. Neon dragons in the skyline view. Erhu crying with the soulful hue. Boom bap thunder in the poet chest. Ancient rhythm never rests. Pagoda dreams in the bassline deep. Erhu waking souls from sleep. Every rhyme like a rising sun. Past and future moving as one. Temple bells in the rhythm ring. Erhu voice make the old world sing. Beat drop heavy like thunder sky. Street legends never die. Fog rolling slow through the alley light. Erhu glowing in the night. Every verse like a dragon flame, burning bright in the rap game. Lantern smoke in the midnight breeze. Erhu whisper through the trees. Boom bap knocking with the golden tone. Two strings carving a sonic throne. Jade moon shining through the clouded sky. Erhu singing soft and high. Ancient stories in the rhythm flow, teaching what the streets should know. Lantern shadows drifting slow. Erhu tears in the bassline glow. Every note like a silent prayer, floating in the midnight air. Dragging wind through the bamboo leaves. Erhu melody softly weaves. Hip-hop rhythm steady and strong. Two silk strings lead the song. Rainfall rhythm tapping the ground. Erhu spreading ancient sound. Boom bap beats in the urban night. History glowing in the light. Oh, golden skyline shining bright. Erhu crying in the night. Bassline shaking every stone. Ancient music finds its throne. Old dynasty dreams in the rhyme I said. Erhu crying like a faithful friend. Grease symphony rising slow through the sound. The spirits flow. Dragon red in the poet heart. Erhu song a living art. Boom bap thunder with the rebel flame. Writing legends in the game. Temple stone where the rhythms pray. Erhu lighting up the way. Boom bap knocking like a sacred drum, calling every voice to come. Moonlight shining through the city haze. Erhu melody through the maze. Ancient roots in the rhythm grow, teaching what the streets should know. Dragon clouds in the midnight sky. Erhu singing soft and high. Beat keep moving like a rolling tide. Ancient rhythm as my guide. Her lantern glow on the poet page. Erhu voice from a distant age. Every rhyme like a shining spark, lighting flames in the dark. Rain tapping rhythms on a rooftop tin. Erhu singing deep within. Bassline rumble in the city core. Two silk strings forever soar. Shadow dragons in the alleyway. Erhu guiding where I play. Hip-hop spirit in the night so bright. Ancient song in modern life. Final bow in the fading tone. Erhu echo through the stone. Neon cipher in the midnight dream. Hip-hop flowing like a stream. Dancing strings in the urban air, stories of the past floating everywhere. Two silk strings and a bow so slow, melody rising where the cool winds blow. Boom bap knocking through the midnight zone, Erhu spirit singing through the microphone. Lantern lights in the misty rain, Erhu whisper through the bassline lane. Old world rhythm in a modern rhyme, ancient echoes traveling through time. Dragon shadow on the alley wall, Erhu voice when the night birds call. Hip-hop pulse in a temple beat, history walking down the street. Raindrops dancing on a steel rail, Erhu crying like a distant tale. Every note like a story untold, floating through the night so cold. Bamboo breeze and the melody glide, Erhu flowing like the ocean tide. Beat drop heavy like a warrior drum, calling every dreamer where they from. Ink brush verses in the rhymes I say, Erhu guiding through the shadow way. Street philosopher with a dragon tone, two strings shining like polished stone. Neon signs in the skyline glow, Erhu singing soft and low. Boom bap thunder under moonlit skies, ancient spirit never dies. But gold-eyed dreams in the beat so deep, Erhu waking souls from sleep. Bassline rumble through the midnight air, two strings floating everywhere. Tempo bells in the rhythm I drop, Erhu dancing with the hip-hop. Ancient sound from a distant land, now it moves with the mic in hand. Fog rolls slow through the urban night, Erhu glowing in the lantern light. Every rhyme like a dragon flame, burning bright in the rap game. Street lights flicker on the poet's face, Erhu drifting through sonic space. Boom bap knocking with the golden tone, two strings carving a musical throne. J moon shining on the rooftop stage, Erhu melody turning every page. Ancient stories in the rhythm flow, teaching what the streets should know. J moon shining on the rooftop stage, Erhu melody turning every page. Ancient stories in the rhythm flow, teaching what the streets should know. Drain on shadows dancing slow, Erhu tears in the bassline glow. Every note like a whispered prayer, floating through the midnight air. Dragging wind through the bamboo trees, Erhu singing with the breeze. Hip-hop rhythm steady and strong, two silk strings laid the song. Rain on pavement with a steady tap, Erhu gliding through the rap. Ancient echoes in the urban beat, history walking in the poet's feet. Golden clouds in the skyline view, Erhu crying with the soulful hue. Beat so deep make the city shake, every rhyme a path we make. Old dynasty dreams in the rhyme I write, Erhu glowing through the night. Street symphony with the rebel sound, two strings rising from the ground. Dragon breath in the poet chest, Erhu whisper never rest. Boom bap thunder with a steady flame, lighting legends in the game. Lantern moon and the river shine, Erhu melody through every line. Ancient voice in a modern beat, echo traveling every street. Silk road rhythm in the bassline ride, Erhu singing right beside. Every verse like a warrior cry, rising slowly to the sky. Bamboo bound in the fading sound, Erhu boo shout around. Dragon strings in the boom bap dream, hip-hop flowing like a stream. Late night glow on the city street, Erhu crying while the drums repeat. Ancient strings in the urban air, stories of the past floating everywhere. Two silk strings and a bow so slow, melody rising where the cool winds blow. Boom bap knocking through the midnight zone, Erhu spirit singing through the microphone. Lantern lights in the misty rain, Erhu whisper through the bassline lane. Old world rhythm and a modern rhyme, ancient echoes traveling through time. Dragon shadow on the alley wall, Erhu voice when the night birds call. Hip-hop pulse in a tempo beat, history walking down the street. Raindrops dancing on a steel rail, Erhu crying like a distant tale. Every note like a story untold, floating through the night so cold. Bamboo breeze and the melody glide, Erhu flowing like the ocean tide. Beat drop heavy like a warrior drum, calling every dreamer where they from. Ink brush verses in the rhymes I say, Erhu guiding through the shadow way. Street philosopher with a dragon tone, two strings shining like polished stone. Neon signs in the skyline glow, Erhu singing soft and low. Boom bap thunder under moonlit skies, ancient spirit never dies. But gold our dreams in the beat so deep, Erhu waking souls from sleep. Bassline rumble through the midnight air, two strings floating everywhere. Temple bells in the rhythm I drop, Erhu dancing with the hip-hop. Ancient sound from a distant land, now it moves with the mic in hand. Fog grows slow through the urban night, Erhu glowing in the lantern light. Every rhyme like a dragon flame, burning bright in the rap game. Street lights flicker on the poet's face, Erhu drifting through sonic space. Boom bap knocking with the golden tone, two strings carving a musical throne. Jade moon shining on the rooftop stage, Erhu melody turning every page. Ancient stories in the rhythm flow, teaching what the streets should know. Jade moon shining on the rooftop stage, Erhu melody turning every page. Ancient stories in the rhythm flow, teaching what the streets should know. Jade moon shadows dancing slow, Erhu tears in the bassline glow. Every note like a whispered prayer, floating through the midnight air. Dragon wind through the bamboo trees, Erhu singing with the breeze. Hip-hop rhythm steady and strong, two silk strings lead the song. Rain on pavement with a steady tap, Erhu gliding through the rap. Ancient echoes in the urban beat, history walking in the poet's feet. Golden clouds in the skyline view, Erhu crying with a soulful hue. Beats so deep make the city shake, every rhyme a path we make. Old dynasty dreams in the rhyme I write, Erhu glowing through the night. Street symphony with the rebel sound, two strings rising from the ground. Dragon breath in the poet chest, Erhu whisper never rest. Boom bap thunder with a steady flame, lighting legends in the game. Lantern moon in the river shine, Erhu melody through every line. Ancient voice in a modern beat, echo traveling every street. Silk road rhythm in the bassline ride, Erhu singing right beside every verse like a warrior cry, rising slowly to the sky. Final bow on the fading sound, Erhu echoes all around. Dragon strings in the boom bap dream, hip-hop flowing like a stream. Lights glow low and the crying softly while the boom bap flows slow. Winter strings whisper through the city haze, old world soul in these modern day days. Bow on a string like a sword in the air, notes cut the silence like a lyrical flare. From Beijing shadows to the block I roam, two strings singing like they know my home. 808 rumble under lantern light, Erhu singing stories through the neon night. Dust on the vinyl, rhythm in the vein, every note dripping like monsoon rain. Dragon breath rhythm in the underground train, graffiti dragons dancing in the spray paint stain. Heard a wail like a spirit in the breeze, hip-hop heartbeat moving through the trees. In the rhythm I write, ink brush flows when I grab the mic tight. Ancient melody riding modern bass, east meets the street in a timeless space. Two strings crying like the wind through bamboo, beat knock heavy like a Shaolin kung fu. Footsteps echo through a concrete hall, to telling legends on the city wall. Lantern glow flicker on a rainy street, Erhu hum dancing with the break beats. Stories of warriors in every vibration, hip-hop scripture for the new generation. Silk road rhythm in the baseline ride, ancient dynasties walking by my side. When the bow pulls slow through the midnight air, every soul in the city stops to stare. Neon dragons breathing fire in the mist, Erhu voice curling through the lyric twist. Beat drops heavy like thunder in June, street poet howling to the ancient tune. Paper lantern floating in the skyline breeze, Erhu tears falling through the melodies. Boom bap drums like a temple bell ring, two strings telling what the ancestors sing. Guarding every bar I spit, ink stained rhymes when the rhythm hits. Every sliding like a ghost in the fog, Sam trap flowing through the city smog. Jade rhythm shining in the night so cold, ancient stories through the mic I hold. From old alleyways to the modern block, Erhu heartbeat ticking in the hip-hop clock. Bamboo wind whispering the verse I drop, two-string thunder when the beat go pop. Dragon scale rhythm in the baseline glow, every note drifting like a snowfall slow. Street monks walking through the baseline haze, Erhu guiding through the sonic maze. Hip-hop temple where the rhythm pray, two strings lighting up the shadow way. With a jazzy glide, Erhu weeping while the drums collide. Echo of dynasties inside the groove, ancient soul teaching young blood to move. Lantern smoke curling in the midnight air, Erhu humming like a timeless prayer. Every bow stroke painting ancient skies, while the boom bap rhythm never dies. Shadow of a dragon in the alleyway, two-string legend in the beat I play. Erhu sliding like a river so deep, rhymes marching steady with the warriors beat. Silk road rhythm flowing in the rhyme, ancient echoes crossing space and time. Erhu whispering the vinyl spin, old soul living in the groove within. City fog rising while the bassline growl, Erhu crying like a midnight howl. Hip-hop poet with the bamboo pen, riding ancient fire again and again. Lantern moon shining on the rooftop stage, Erhu melody turning every page. Beat knock louder like a temple drum, calling every dreamer where we from. Dragon tattoo rhythm on the sonic skin, Erhu crying where the rhymes begin. Ancient echoes in the urban zone, two strings singing through a microphone. Jade green rhythm shining through the rhyme I send, Erhu crying like a faithful friend. Boom bap thunder in the alley beat, history walking in the poet feet. Ancient shadows dancing on the rhyme I spit, Erhu moaning when the bassline hit. Old dynasty spirit in the modern groove, street philosopher with the dragon move. Bamboo wind rhythm in the midnight flow, Erhu crying where the wild beats go. City skyline glowing red and gold, every verse another story told. Ancient rivers running through the sound I make, Erhu trembling like a quiet lake. Beat knocks steady like a warrior drum, calling every dreamer where we from. Final bow stroke